Hello, everyone. How are you all today? I'm really enjoying the Zero AP, even though I technically still do hate it. But been, trying out a few things here and there, so that's always a little bit of fun. Sorry I didn't make a video yesterday. It's been a very insane past 2 days, so definitely sorry about that. Now, I know there are two Adamite quests I haven't covered yet. I can't figure out which two they are. So yeah, there's that. And there's one day left in this event. If you haven't done it, now is a perfect time to do it. You see, we did complete those some days ago. So there is that. Now, there were some pretty nice things that we wanted to cover today. First, you see that since my poll video, I actually did get 2 Soras and a Riku, which is fantastic. And that actually led to us getting a high enough score to Guilt, this very nice medal. 0 gauges, 1.9 multiplier. I wish my Guilt was higher. I definitely need to reroll that at 75%, but it is 0. It deals 6 hits. It's AoE, and it does raise your strength by 1 tier. So that is actually a really, really good medal. You'll definitely want this. If you have a high Guilt on it, for sure, be happy on that. You know, we actually got a bunch of mirrors just hanging out. So, those are always nice as well. Now, I did finally get the billionaire achievement, which is get 100 million monies. So we have that, and basically just hit your money quest to get that done. You'll get an achievement that says billionaire. It looks pretty sweet. All right, so try and remember what were the new ones. I believe it was Starlight and Adamite. So we're gonna do those two. Now, basically, you want to go AOE heavy on these. Both these are pretty intense. So be prepared. For both of them, I believe I did them with Olympia, because I kept running out of gauges. They were a little bit of a pain in the ass, but basically, you're going to want to do it in pieces. So for this one here, I used this, and I'll show you quickly what I did. We'll bring whatever. I'll bring, none of my keys have gauges on them. Whatever. We'll bring green just so I can show you. I'll probably die. Whatever. I don't care. But at least I will be able to show you. Alright. So we should probably bring a blue. Whatever. We'll bring squalls. There we go. Alright. So I already know we're going to get pooped on. I know this is not going to be fun. So we're going to get destroyed. That's okay, because my object is not to beat it, but basically just to show you what we're trying to accomplish. Those wyverns are definitely going to kill me. For sure. So, that's that. Alright. Hey, at least we're not going to get... Oh, I probably would have been alright if I had approached that a little bit better. That's okay. There we go. Alright. So, this is going to be the rotation where we're going to be really happy that we brought all green, because yeah, we're gonna hit these guys pretty hard. There we go. And then here we go. Now, the problem with this is you always run out of gauges. So that's why I brought Olympia. We're not going to one-turn this. That's okay. For the survive portion of it, I skipped the cannon and just went right over to this panel, and then just unloaded everything I had at this particular battle. Then I went back and one-turned everything with my Olympia. So definitely recommend that route if you're still struggling with this. All right. Boom! Why are we doing this? We're doing this simply because we need to make our Sephiroth stronger, because he's got to do a lot of the damage here for this particular rotation. Alright, so there is that, and then this sword, I believe, is going to do enough damage to kill everything. It is. Boom. See, so if we wouldn't have had the screw up in the beginning, we probably would have been able to kill this with our Lady Luck key. Strange enough. But that's basically the run through. So you skip the can the first time around to complete without having to continue and the Starlight. Obviously we didn't use Starlight, similar strategy though. And then defeat all the enemies in one turn. You bring the Olympia and nuke it. So that's how you get that one done. Now the other one is going to be a little bit harder. It requires slight amount of luck, but what we're actually going to do is use a new metal to cheat it a little bit. So I'll show you exactly what I mean here in just a moment. All right, so we gotta first prep this. Prep it. There we go. Cost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 8. So there we go. All right, so there we go. All right, so the only really annoying thing about this particular level coming up is the simple fact that it has a lot of AoE in it, and it's very, very unforgiving in terms of mess-ups. So definitely got to come at it strong. Now, I do believe that gives a 1-5 as opposed to, okay. All right, fine, then we'll do that. All right. So this particular level is quite unforgiving, but with the rotation that we have, we'll definitely be able to slice it up good. We're going to use some jewels just for the sake of the video, and we're going to want to bring another AoE. Again, we're going to stay consistent. We're going to use squalls there. Actually, you know what? We'll do one even better. We'll actually bring snows. With the APP Plus, should come in clutch if we're ever low on gauges for the battle themselves. Now, these little bomb things are the thing that make them so hard, and with the 0 gauge cheat there, that's actually going to help me to actually skip that portion of it, which is nice. So there we go. We actually... Oh, no. No. All right. Round 2, fight. Okay, so we still got 15 gauges. I'm confident I'd still be able to do this quest in 15. But this time around, we are going to bring squalls because... No, we're going to bring paints. We're going to bring Pains. He's got 130 gil on this stupid 0 gauge metal. I wish. Why couldn't I have been that lucky? That would have been sweetness. Alright, so again, we're going to spin, use Mickey. Again, to ignore the fact that the cannon has the... defense up on all the different types. Mickey is definitely the way to go for that. Alright, so we one-turn that, which is good. That gets us back to 14 gauges. Remember, we only came in with 15. So we're doing good so far. And this particular thing, again, the biggest frustration is going to be that little guy down there. So we're going to have the cheats on this time, because we have our 0 gauge people, which is, of course, very helpful, as you've seen on the last round. So I'm expecting a similar result here. We will get it. There you go. Very awesome. All right. So we're in really good shape right now. We have 15 gauges with 2 opponents left. Now, if you do have a friend medal that does have the 0 gauges guilted, I would definitely do recommend it. Now, we have some gauges to splurge a little bit here. A little bit. So we're actually going to pop up to the 3rd gauge tier, and for this particular one, we're going to use Sephiroth as opposed to using our Mickey. There we go. And again, this guy cost me 0. So use them. 0, 0. All right. So that gives us 12 beautiful, beautiful gauges, which basically means we can run the gambit on this last person here, which is important because that wardrobe does have a ton of health. Same with those invisibles. So you definitely want to save the majority of your gauges for these fools so that we can smash it. All right, here we go. This is the big one. There we go. Boom. Dunzo. All right, so that is how you do it. Bring 2 of the zeros, bring your own, and bring a friends, and you should be in really good condition. Well, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Hopefully that gave you some tips on how to beat the Adamite quest. If you still have quests that you have questions on, of course, post those below, and we'll go over them. Hopefully everyone's having a good night. Talk to you all later.